Hello folks, welcome to the Ramblyf server. I hope you're having a good day today. I'm doing well. I am over by the castle in the area where we had the tree clinic. Still working on some birch trees and starting to add some of the wheat fields that I want in amongst them. Turn the shaders on real quick for see what this looks like. A little bright, not too bad. So these are fields that are they're still here, but they're a little overgrown in places. I think they're working out pretty good. Do have these little houses I need to work on as well. I haven't decided if I want to put villagers up here or not. Got some new firefly bushes and some dried bushes in here. Like the way these kind of add to the area. Okay. There we go. Let me put some of this stuff away. There. I need to hold on to some of these newer plants. let's work on this small little chapel over here. So I'm gonna need some stone. Gonna need some wood. Some spruce. A little bit of oak. Probably a little bit of dark oak. Some tough. We don't have a whole lot of tough. Just some polished tough. Stone, some stone bricks. Some mossy. You can make some more mossy. I'm thinking deep slate for the roof. Build it in a similar style to the castle here. Let's get this stuff out of here. I moved my lunchbox. Stuff in here for temporary storage. I need that chest. There it is. Should be all of the goodies that were laying over there. Okay, so let's make some spruce planks for the floor of our church here. Okay. Probably do that. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. We're just kind of doing this in stone for the start here. 5. Oh, I'm out of stone. grab these stone bricks. Right now I'm just kind of working out the shape. Three, 2, 3. Okay. Little entrance here. Do I want any sort of tower? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9, 10. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now that tower is even numbered, but I think it'll work. Okay. And then a roof. We do a fairly standard roof, maybe. It's cobbled deep slate. Let's see. Use this to get up there. Boom. Alright. This building isn't meant to be too impressive, just kind of a, you know, it's more for decoration of landscape than anything, to be honest. Okay, so there is that, and then we can continue on around here. Alright, so it would normally go from here. We'll go ahead and put this in, but then we're going to end up taking a good chunk of this back out. Probably should do that. Go ahead and continue this down the side. Fill that in. We're going to end up having to go to here. Okay. And we'll get the other side here. Getting a little reckless. Boom, boom. Okay. Some slabs. Poly steep slate. Poly steep slate slabs. Okay. It is nighttime. We should probably go ahead and sleep. Hi, Squid Game. Why do I sound so sad? I don't know. I'm not. Having a good day. A little tired, but not too bad. Pick up my box here. Let's see. Let's get back up top here. Put on these slabs. Okay, so he's in here. There we go. Not sure what kind of roof I want to do for the tower. Let's see here. Run in here for a second, grab some stuff. Hello, Mr. Villager. Were not what I wanted. I know when I need to go visit. Oh, down one more. Ouch. She's jumping down the hill. Okay. egg. Let's see. Ah. Okay, it's got to be around here somewhere. Got to be here somewhere. Nope. All my templates. My secret closet. Nope. I have too many places for storage. Ouch. Okay. Okay. Well. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. You have a secret. Is that a secret you want to tell me? Here you go, Squid Game. There's the sheep that you wanted the other day. That actually gave me an achievement. Nice. 9 sheep. Well, we're gonna have to put that head in the trophy room. It should eat. Let's go down here to the trophy room. Put this head away. Jeb's head. There we go. You know everything about Mojang. Okay. Alright, so we got that. Let's grab some water here. Our farm is coming along pretty good here. Not sure how much farther over I want to make it though. Alright, let's go ahead and finish this up. Let's grab mud bricks. I could do this whole thing in mud bricks. across there. And we take that out there. Obviously it needs some texturing. And we could use some packed mud to kind of break that up a little bit. Why did I name myself Amradorn? Well, the name comes from a World of Warcraft character that I made way back when that game first released. I was playing a Tauren Druid, and I really kind of wanted a name that kind of sounded like a large cow. And I wanted something fairly unique, and it just kind of popped in my head. I don't know where it really, I mean, it really doesn't come from anything. It's just a name that I made up that worked for World of Warcraft, and the name has kind of stuck around ever since. Even some of my friends in real life now call me Amradorn. Or Am. Am seems to be the shortened version of it. Let's go get some packed mud. It's all been turned into bricks. Let's see here. There's not very much dirt in there. Hello, Mr. Nighttime. We could use some spruce stairs. I'm wondering if stripped dark oak logs wouldn't look too bad. Would you rather get 5T views or 5T subscribers? That's a good question. I'm not really sure. I haven't really thought about it. Views are kind of short term, subscribers are long term, but subscribers don't necessarily mean that people are watching. Yeah, I'm not sure. I would say subscribers at this point, because I don't have a whole lot. Dark oak planks. Dark oak planks look like inside some of this. If we were to break up some of this with some dark oak planks. Does that look out of place? We do need some glass for panes, some windows of some sort. So let me go get that. Do we have sand in here somewhere? I do have some glass, although it's not dyed or anything. I think I need to go collect some sand. Alright. I need to go collect sand so I can make some glass. Let's grab a couple of shulkers here. I'm going to put a bunch of this stuff away into shulkers. That. I don't need that right now. I'm going to want a shulker with me. That's fine. Let's see. I got a shulker. I need food. I need food to go with me. Let's go grab my lunchbox. That with me. I need to make some, I need to get some golden carrots from my farmers. So let's go shop at my farmers. Hello, Miss Farmer. I'd like some golden carrots. Thank you very much. Here's some more. You have 2 apps. Oh, 2 add-ons. I have not written any mods or add-ons myself. I don't know coding very well. Alright. Let's go get us some sand. Maybe some mud. Hello. Okay, we got a spruce boat here. Alright, we're gonna go find there's a desert, I know, on the other side. So we're gonna head over there. I need to turn on my mini-map. I have not done that. Since I came back on, I turned it off to do a time-lapse video. Alright, so we're gonna head off across the sea for a little bit. Hi Oz. I'm super quiet, okay? Maybe if I move this a little bit closer. How's this? Is this a little bit louder? Better? I was playing around with my microphone settings a little bit earlier, so I may have turned it down farther than I had planned. Really? Okay. Let me set my settings here. Microphone. More volume settings. Input. How's that? Is that a little bit better? Turn my microphone up. See if that works. If I need to, I might play with the settings some more. I am trying to keep the microphone from picking up the fan that I've got below me. Squid Game, you want me to go to that seed? I will write that down, and I'll tell you what, the next time I stream, I will check that seed out, but I'm not going to be able to today. Mushroom Island over here. We haven't really spent a whole lot of time on this Mushroom Island. Alright, well, yeah, it's probably, like I said, I was tweaking my microphone settings, and I may have turned it down too much. Huh. I don't remember seeing that out here before. I wonder, somebody's been playing around with Guardians, maybe? There is an ocean monument right there. And it is turning night. You know what I forgot? I didn't bring a bed with me. That looks like an underwater pillager outpost. If I go over here to the mining desert, there's probably a bed already set up somewhere. Somebody else that's already been over here. Oh, there's an Enderman. Zombies. Oh, there's some husks. The hazard's not bringing a bed. zombies and skeletons. We're just gonna go right on by all those guys. Alrighty, I think this spot here will work. We will have stuff to deal with. If I can shoot properly. There we go. Ah, got him. Spitter. Sand. Okay. I really should have brought a bed. We'll get this shulker box filled up and then we'll head back. Oh, Husk. Hello, Mr. Husk. There's another one. Getting a little bit of XP this way by fighting the mobs that are coming after me while I'm digging. I see a skeleton over there. I do want to go ahead and fill up these holes. No reason to leave holes behind if we don't have to. Midnight sand collection. Yep, midnight sand collection. Not so scary night, maybe? I probably should eat. This is where alloys are apparently useful. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, to pick up all the sand you leave behind. I haven't really played around with allays all that much since they were introduced. Yeah, we got about half a shulker box so far. Oh, I heard him. There we go. I see the sun starting to come up. Spider. With the sun up, he probably wasn't as hostile as he had been. I better pick up all these blocks. I have to say that I'm kind of looking forward to the new gas, to the happy gas, and the Chase the Skies drop. Even a way to do elevated builds could be quite useful. Gives me ideas for a couple of new bases, like doing a base in the end. Alright, so there is our shulker box of sand. Let's go ahead and head back home. That's all we really needed. I see you, azalea tree over there. 2,000 blocks to home. Let me check something real quick. There we go. It's a pretty good sized coral reef down here. The average percentage viewed is 1,442.2%. Wow. Okay. I'm not sure how that math makes sense, but that's pretty cool. I have to admit, YouTube and trying to figure out, you know, where your analytics are at and trying to read that is just something that has always been kind of beyond me. Which kind of shows, I guess, with my sub numbers, but I don't understand it at all. And I've been doing this for what, 7 years now? I'd be surprised if anybody at YouTube actually understands it either. At least fully. I do know that I make it harder for myself by the fact that, you know, when I do post videos, I try to post videos from different games. And I guess that's generally not a wise idea. It's harder to build an audience when you split topics like that. Of course, I haven't posted in a while, or at least anything significant in a while. So, oh, there's Scary Night above us. Need to get the group on for a Scary Night run here pretty soon. All right, we are back up here. Let's go ahead and put some of the sand into a furnace and make up some glass. And then should go visit Impish's dye shop and buy some dyes. Believe I have some diamonds available. Get up here to my ender chest. Alright. There's me wallet. Let's go ahead and grab that. And we'll head over to the dye shop. I do really like that. That's a pretty good plant for the dye shop. Okay. 32 per 1 diamond. Okay. I got 4 diamonds here. So let's go ahead and grab a little bit of blue. Some light blue. There's no gray. Purple. Oh, I was saying that I've never really understood kind of like the way YouTube works, but I know one of the things that I do to make it harder for myself is the fact that when I do post videos, I tend to not stick to like Minecraft or like strategy games or stuff like that. I kind of mix and match. So I know splitting my audience like that does make things more difficult for me. Get some yellow. I think those are the 3 that I want. There we go. Okay. Close the door so Scott doesn't get on us. I still need at some point to go over to Ice and Queen's base and do some armor stand art over there. I always end up running around in the nighttime. Okay, let's go pick up the glass that we cooked up. Okay, so Not sure what kind of glass I want. Some light blue. If we turn that into panes, I can see that. On one hand, people won't necessarily watch another game, but on the other, YouTube won't show your videos to more people if you do the same thing. Yeah, I can see that. Don't title one chapter of a video "Murder on the Dance Floor." That just kills YouTube's desire to show it to anyone. I'm not sure I'm feeling these spruce planks or these dark oak planks in the middle of these builds. Go ahead and take those back out and replace them with the mud bricks again. New slabs. Brick walls. I can see why people censor everything in videos. I mean, it's literally a reference to a massively successful song, but YouTube is like, oh, this must have murder in it. I see. Is this speaking from experience? Okay, so that's a little bit. Yes, my last video did bobbins. I changed it to an unspecified incident on the dance floor, and it's at least approaching the previous one, although that one was low compared to the... The short where I renamed the horse Dinnerbone actually did really well, I mean, from my perspective, because it got like 1,500 views or something like that, which for me, at 1,500 views on a single video in a short period of time is pretty significant. Okay, some packed mud. How does that look? A little bit better? Interesting, not too bad. Just kind of replacing a few blocks here and there. I haven't done the other sides of it yet. I wonder, let's see, would oak logs be out of place? To compare those two, video 1 was showed to 1,000 people in the first hour, video 2 was showed to 125, and both went live. So really the only difference was the titles in the videos. That's kind of interesting. So it's like they took that title and just said, like, well, we don't want to show this to anybody. It was a chapter title. Okay. That's right, you did say that. Wow, that's kind of crazy. Okay, so I think those woods there kind of, all those colors kind of blend together a little bit, and those work. Let's see. If we do spruce up there, do we want to go darker on those, or spruce planks? Hi, Zed Gaming. How are you today? Zed Gaming Pro 95. It's good to see you. Thanks for joining the stream. So we go out to there. I'm wondering if maybe some cobbled slabs wouldn't be a bad idea. Ah, I'm getting these all messed up. Let's make a few more of those. And we can kind of go around the side there. What's my name? I go by the name of Amradorn. That might seem a little odd from that angle. I do kind of like the look of that under there, though. I'm wondering if... I wonder if it wouldn't be a bad idea to add another set of stairs up there. Let's see. My friend told me that pepper is the best seasoning for a roast, but I took it with a grain of salt. I do like the bot's jokes. Okay, let's make some more stairs. I want to see something here. If I get climbed back up there. Okay, so we do this, that, and then we'd end up moving this out one. Oh, that's not where we wanted. Yeah, well, we'll get it from the bottom. Okay, what does that look like? That looks good. I do think this tower is going to have to go up a little bit higher. We could replace these stairs here with spruce. I think that would look good. Spruce stairs. There we go. What does that look like? Okay, I do like that. We'll need to replace this one over here as well. Okay, and then we'll have to do the same to the front. I like the way this kind of looks together. It does look a little flat though. I'm not sure I want to go too far out. put a lectern here. Yeah, we can put a lectern here. I think. Okay, let's get these in place. And then put some more windows here, here, right, okay, clean that up there. Actually thinking that maybe, oops, where's my silk touch? There it is. These should probably be something a little bit more solid. Mud brick walls. What do those look like? If we put those right there. Okay. Come around here and do the same there. Some more mud brick walls. Go. Alright, okay. I think that will work there. You might want to make that one a little bit bigger. And that window there might not really fit the vibe of what we're going for. Okay, and if we take those blocks out and we kind of go across the top here. Okay. Don't want to lose any look on this side. Need to do something about that block there. Alright. There we go. Shutters might not be a bad idea. might want to make sure that that tower is accessible from that floor. I'm gonna probably need to get some more of my bricks made up. I don't know if I've got enough. Nope, not here. Do I have any down in the castle? Oh, I know where there's mud bricks. I think Scott made up a bunch when he was using my farm. There we go. There's some mud brick slabs in there too. I do like the fact that you can see the sunrise through the windows. and the sunset. Okay, let's see here. Alright, and then we get the walls in. Oops. Alright. That there. Okay, so that leaves us with access to the tower here. Okay. We're gonna need some decoration of some sort in there. And certainly we're gonna need to fix this outside area. I do wonder... what does this look like? That way it's a little bit more round. And we'll fix the top to kind of do the same. And we'll go higher. Yeah, I think that'll work. We'll have to do something with this area in here. Because it's not going to have any windows or anything in it. see. We still need to fix the front, and we need to do something with this little building section here. Gonna texture that area and figure that out up there. What kind of interior roof do I want? Jungle wood? I did some jungle wood slabs. What would the interior of this look like? A combination of jungle wood slabs and jungle wood planks. Ah. I'm on the edge of my mouse pad. Oh. Alright, so that makes it so it's not just solid flat. The gray around the top, if I'm going to do that, it really needs to be all the way around the top. So that would mean these up here would have to be replaced. Okay, was that going to be distracting around? No, I think that is okay. It gives it a little splash of color. What's that look like from the outside? Yeah. We'll definitely have to work on that. What we could do is something like this to minimize it, go all the way across like that. That would work. And we'd end up doing the same up here in the front. Although that probably means that this should be brick. There we go. We'll get some banners and stuff in here as well. So I made banners for the castle. I don't know if I want to use the same banners or want to make something else. I think that would work. That there. Okay, so that gives us a bit of a doorway. Yeah, so far I'm liking it. I think that's working out okay. Still quite a bit of work to do with it. But I think I am running out of time for today's stream, so I am going to go ahead and call it here. Thank you for joining me, and until next time, you guys have a good one, and enjoy the rest of your afternoon, or evening, or night, or wherever it is that you are. You guys have a good one. Goodbye. Don't forget to raid someone. Okay. Let's see. Who is on that I can raid? Let me see. Let's go ahead and raid. Crystal Husky. There we go. Wrong account. Did I type it wrong? Has an E in Husky. Oh, okay. You're right. Let's try that again. There we go. Oh, they do not allow rating at this time. Okay, well, the only person that I see that I know real well is Quill18, which is an entirely different engineer than this one, so doesn't look like we're going to be able to raid today. But yeah, Crystal Husky is streaming, so go over and say hello to them.